Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of the day you're watching this. Thank you very much for joining me again. It's another adventurous vlog of a day in the life. Today is a lot different. I'm back to being a handyman today. It's actually Easter weekend and this is the last day, so I'm back on the diggers tomorrow. So I'll be taking the cameras and be sure to get another vlog up very soon about that. But today's vlog is a little bit different. This is a handyman job, well kind of a handyman job. It's a project that's needing to be done. My fridge freezer's backed in. I'll just show you what we're doing today, what the job in hand is going to be. Okay, forgive the state of my cupboard, it needs to be sorted out, but that's the plan anyway. So here we are, this is the culprit. So, there's an LG. Let me just turn that light off, you don't need it. There we go. It's not flickering, that's good. So anyway, this is a fridge freezer. And it's been a good fridge freezer, I've had it for about 5-6 years. It's seen better days. The handle's been broke, I've repaired that. This one's broke, the handles don't last forever. That's not misuse, that's just, you go to open it and it doesn't actually open because the ice is jamming on the door seal. So what has been happening here, there's obviously a sensor or something away at the back of this fridge, or the freezer should I say. It's nice and cold, it does work, it does keep things cold, but it makes things a wee bit over cold. And what's actually happening is it's meant to be a defrost freezer, but it's not defrosting. So what's been happening is, I'll just try and hold this so you don't get to be flat on the road with the camera. Well, no, you won't see it, but that's okay. Right, so what we have here is a tray of ice. Now, there's no more drawers in here, 1, 2, 3, 4 drawers. 3 big ones, 1 little one at the top here. So I've took them all out and I've had this back panel off. And there's just a fan in there, and it's just like channels to direct the air to come out. I thought there was a little sensor up here, but I've had that off and there's nothing there. So unless it's up above, but you can't get access to it. So it'll probably have to be from around the back, but is it really worth it? So what's been happening is ice has been forming. Now that has to form within 2 days. We're taking the drawers out, defrosting it, getting the drawers out because the drawers were stuck to the ice. So I had to let it defrost to get the drawers out. Managed to do that, and the drawers are sitting outside ready to go to the tip because I don't think I'm going to repair this. And what's happening is the ice is building up to a point. It's like a tray, I say about maybe 10 mil thick. Right, so it's halfway up already, and this is Easter Monday. So I did this on Thursday last week, so it's been like this for what, 4 days now? Let's say about 4 days, maybe even 5, maybe 6 to Wednesday, but it was early on anyway. So we've got that out, and this is building up, and it just keeps on building. There's nothing to stop it until it comes over, and this door, rubber, is heated. So as soon as it hits that, obviously it's turning back to water and dripping out. Well, the consequence is fucked the floor. You can see the damage it's done there. This is meant to be waterproof flooring, but it can only take so much, and it's actually grown to here. Now it's not a big area, I do have spare flooring, so the plan is to get this out. Now I'm not doing away with the fridge as yet because I do still have food in here to go through. Some can go in the bin, like these dips at the top. Other things are quite fresh, I just bought them yesterday, so everything's quite good, so I'll get all that used this week. So possibly the weekend I can maybe get rid and get another one, get it ordered, ready for delivery, do it that way. So, the plan is to slide this out and see exactly what damage has been done to the floor. I'll probably have to lift I think it's 1, 2, 3, there's another strip at the back, so 4, and I do have a vent in here to allow cold air to come up. It's behind the freezer, so I'm itching to see what it's like under there, whether the water's managed to progress to there, do any more damage underneath, but I won't know until I get this bugger out. So the plan is, I don't have a big house and I don't have a big kitchen. So this is like my larder. So it used to just, it's like an electric cupboard, boxed all that in. I do have under-shelf lighting here, but I think the driver's knackered now, so I'll have to replace that. But I'm going to get this bugger out. So on the side of here, yes, my kitchen is a state. It's going to get redecorated, so this is going to be part of the project. Built this kitchen myself. Been built up for about what, 12 years ago now, something like that. So plan is to upgrade the lighting, clear all this shit up, get it all tidied up, moved away. The flooring will be coming up, that'll be getting done. The units and everything will be just getting freshened up. Tiling's fine, so it's just cosmetic. The ceiling, because I stay at a 4 block and I'm on the ground floor, did have a ladder here a while ago, and I took all the ceiling down. I've reboarded it, re-skimmed it, but the lad that they put upstairs was a drug addict. And he taken some coke or whatever, he popped his nose or down his throat or however he did it, and he fell asleep with the taps running, so I got flooded out. And it's formed a crack right along here. It discoloured my coving as well. So it's plaster coving, it's not polystyrene, it's proper plaster. Managed to get it out of building site I was at many moons ago, about 2005. And yeah, there was, obviously I did ask permission for it, as we all do. Same as the door handles. Anyway, different story. Right, so the idea is maybe probably skim this. Doesn't need to be reboarded. I'll tape it and re-skim it. I'll probably have to gouge this crack out so I can get the tape into it and I'll pack it. So that should be fine. That'll take care of it. I'm a plasterer anyway, so that's what I do. That's a need repair. Let's say the unit's need an upgrade. I did have 2 lights in there, but they'll be shifted to here, but you can still see the mark for the previous ones. So I've got a lot of cosmetic things to do. I'm going to get new LED up lighting. I might do away with the ceiling light altogether. And that'll just open the ceiling space up. You don't really need it because time I put lights up here shining up, there should be plenty. And I'll be putting some on the kickboards as well, down below. Although I've already got them. Now, it will be nice when it's done because it's quite a long kitchen, it's not too bad. And it's quite a length to it. And obviously if I go here and spin around, and you go to the back door. And I do have a decent side back garden as well, so there's plenty I can do with that. See, there's the drawers for the freezer and the fridge, or the freezer. So that's the plan, guys. I'm going to get this out and we shall see the beauties that lie beneath. Hopefully not too severe, but I can see it definitely have to come up anyway. Definitely. But hopefully I can catch it with this board. Now I do have the green underlay under there, it's quite thick stuff, about 5mm. That's under here, so I imagine that's swelled up as well. Going to be interesting. So, Mr. Fridge, time for you to depart your home. Right, I have unplugged it. Didn't want to follow that, it's right round the back of there, but it's unplugged. Cable strapped in there, everything's fine. No hassle whatsoever. Nothing's going on there. Lights off, we are good to go. Right, this is when about 500,000 things fall on the floor as you're trying to slide it. And there can be never enough room, but it doesn't look too bad. I see that's about to fall. You just stay there, perfect. Right. Right guys, a wee update. Managed to clear it all out. Not the shelves, not wrong with the shelves. I'm also going to have a look at the driver for the strip lights. I hope it's not the strip lights, it's faulty. Because I do have my strip lights in a profile. So you never know, it could be, but now I've got access, I can get that checked too. And I'm actually disgusted what I'm finding here. Mice droppers all the way around here. But that's not the biggest issue. I'm going to get a screwdriver and take this vent off. I cut a hole in there for fresh air and it really works. There's a lot of air coming up through there right now. When the door's shut, air comes in, circulates, you can go through the vent on the top of the door. It's not adequate, I know, maybe not even for the fridge freezer, but you know, it's worked fine for the past 45 years. So maybe this is what it does to them. Just while I'm here, look at the driver. That could be the driver there. Let's see what's happening. Yeah, it's been flickering. It tells me it's a power issue. What else do we have here? Got a little choke here. Funny thing, something to do with that. So, curiosity, that store voltage. Okay, we've determined that's 12 volt. A very low ampage, it only needs to be about 3 amp, if that, not even that, 0.5 or an amp, doesn't matter. Consumer unit, metal board, RCBOs. We're not dealing with that today. We're not now anyway, but I'm going to definitely get this floor up. I'm going to have a wee look and see what the crack is. Get the vent up first and see what's happening. Right, hoovering is done. Surprisingly, it worked pretty efficiently. I managed to get it all sucked up, right around the edges and all the rest of it. A wee bit more to do in there. Right, just back from the car getting some tools, as always, bumping into a neighbour and wanting stuff done, so I'm pretty quick at this job. It's my last day off, back to work tomorrow, so it looks like I'm not getting much time to do this. Again. I'll get these wee poppers off and we'll work the screws off, have a look, see what beaters lie beneath. Just replace all these, I've got brand new ones anyway, loads. Get this done as well, they're all smashed. Okay, that's smashed. Okay, right, let's slacken, let's see what we have. I can see already. I have a little friend in here. You ready to meet him? It isn't a mouse, it's Mr. Spider. Well, what you can do with that cobweb there. Spider wig is tangled up with me. Okay, let's get the vent off. Right. That's right, a couple of holes are drilled. A couple of core holes. Some ventilation. Yeah, plumb good up there. So we'll get this cleaned up now. I've just realised I'm touching the floor with my hands, so I'll have to go and wash my hands down, disinfect the phone. Nice one. But we'll get all this picked up, and everything we say about lifting this floor. And you can see the insulation I have. I've got the wood, the original flooring. You've got this like green stuff right there. That's my insulation, so I reckon this will be just sworn in here. Maybe not, it's maybe just the wood, but we'll find out. Goodbye, Mr. Spider! Ooh, you gone! Ooh, you gone! Right, I've just popped in my shed just to see if I do have any flooring. I know I shifted all my shed around a little bit. Still an ongoing progress, but it's getting there. It's been ongoing for the past couple of years. It's not the brown stuff. I think it's that stuff right at the back, that there. And if I remember rightly, it's an unopened pack. Yes, it is. I have that one. I've got 2 packs. Makes sense now, having more than I needed. You just never know when you will need it. And trying to get that again, well, this one at the back, trying to get that again will be near damn impossible, same as that one. And that's what was on the kitchen to start with, and it's all fucked. So that'll be going to the skip. As you see, my sheds are it is a work in progress. Let's get the blind open. There we are. To the house. We're going to be re-shelving all this and redoing it all at some point. Not today. Right, turn the screensaver off. That's why the screen was going blank. Full battery, and I've got a power bank in it, so I'm fine. Right, what I need to do is try and get this lifted. So, I'll be jamming on this side. You know, leave it on. See if I can lift it. Just like that. Nice one. This little bit's going to be a bugger. Try and get this bit out. I'm not really bothered if I break this because I can cut another one, but it'd be nice to keep it. Definitely made a red mark one. Oh, that's sharp. So what's with these wee bits? Yeah, sharp. I mean, I have cut myself. Oh, I'm too funny this long. Okay, so I'm going to bloody bit. Right, here's a bowl of it. There we go, get that one out. See that everyone, just got this last board to lift up there, this one here, then we're good. That's how bad the board's been wet. Pretty bad, it stinks. There's a little bit here as well. I'll take this wee strip off just to get it. Go. It smells damp, very damp. Get this one for a temper. So that's soaking as well. Oh yes. Nice one. And I think this last board as well is affected. Let's just put you over here the minute. Get up. Just put you up. I think this should be the last one. There you are. Yeah. And you can see that must have got into and just swelled up. You can actually see it buckle in there. See it. Surprisingly underneath, it hasn't done any damage to the foam. And inspection underneath seems to be fine, so that the stuff has actually done its job and protected it, so that's good. So we're 1, 2, 3, 4, there's another one at the back 5. So there's 6 boards. I think I've got 9 in the pack, 9 or 10. So I think we'll get this outside that, and this can go up to the tip. It's rubbish. I think for the sake of it, I might just replace the whole floor. I think it only takes 1 pack. Let's see, the 9 panels, so yeah, so they've got 2 packs here, so it should be right, because you need to cut the ends. You need the tongue for the end, you see. You've got to waste the whole board. You use either end, one for either side, so it can clip in. Then you cover it with your little strip, or you just put it under the skirting or put it to the skirting, but some people will put the skirting on top of it. I prefer to use that because, as you see, I've had to take the skirting off. It wouldn't be that easy to come up, so you're probably a wee bit better using the edging strip. And that's how easy that was. Right, enough chatting. You see the state of these boards, look at that. That was really bad, really bad. But, oh well, we'll get it out. Nice music playing in the background there, I wonder where that's from. Right, here we go. Floor is lifted. We can just let that sit there. I'll give it a wee hoover. get to the offcuts, these are handy as templates. Use that to draw down the next one. That, this one, this one, this one. That's where we're at now, guys. I shall turn the camera off because there's not much else to show. Let's have a let it dry out. I think it's drying out already. I can't smell it now. Give a wee clean up and everything just stay as it is. And maybe get some stuff back in here just stored in there, just so it gives me a wee bit extra room. And that should be it. So whether it's today or the weekend, I'll replace the floor. I might even do it today, it shouldn't take that long. Get the new flooring down, at least I know that's okay. But the fridge itself, and there we are. I mean, it's the water in the fridge is up to this level already. That's continuously level. Though there's a dip there, and that's solid again. So what happens is, obviously, as ice builds up, it's hitting the door edge, but that's heated there. It's not the rubber that's heated, it's that. I can feel it there. As soon as the water hits that, it comes back to liquid, drips down, floods the floor. So, afraid this model of fridge freezer is done for me. It's lasted well. That's LG model. It's been okay, but then we got the stickers off and put it on the next one. Should be okay. And just out of curiosity, I've not had a look around the back yet. It's kind of sealed units here. You can't even get the back off. I'm trying to repair it or do whatever, it's going to be near damn impossible. So I think it's time for a replacement. So, I'll shove it back, there we are. So, turn the camera off and I'll be back in a wee while, guys, for an update. And there we go. Story so far. Right, everybody, I'm recording this in 4K. The last one was 1080p. So we're going to give this a try and see what it's like, just for small videos and things like this. Right, progress so far is we've seen that. So what I've done is I've been to the shed and I've found flooring. I do have a pack left. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could probably clean up. So it'll save us using one of that, even though the tongue's wrong. Let's see about replacing that. Definitely that. This one is a bit shite. So what do we have? No, this one, look how much it's swollen up with the water. Okay, so 3 panels, 3, 4. I think it should be okay. Right, guys, that's me. Got the flooring already now. A pack at the shed. I think you've seen that. So we've got a full length here. And we have a join right there, a small bit. So I have a small bit there, and I'm pretty sure that's the bit for here. No, that won't be that. That must have still lying out there, and I bet that's that bit. It's in there, please. Like that. I know what I like this. Flushing comes in here. Now the thing is, so much broken here, just maybe pull a bit. See there? And that is going in. And that's it for there, so that's going to go in here. I'm going to get a bit. Got it for there, I'm going to get away. Let's see what he has done. So what I want to do is, there's this little lip here, we'll cut that off. But at least we can get a measure just now. We're going to do that, we can sit flush there. And all we need to do is offer up this one. Now make sure the orientation is going the right way. You've got this little lip here. That sits flush there. The fat is going to have to come off this end. So all we do is, remember that wee end that's going to be tucked into the... Now what to do is don't make the mistake of cutting this edge off. You cut that edge off and you slap it in, it's going to be short. So what to do is just measure it from here. Measure it from here, not there, not the lip. So that lip's going to disappear into here. This top bit can be flush with that. So what we want to do is what we can do is take that up to the end there. And just push flush. You can do it two ways. You can whip that off right now if you want. That's got the tuck in. And that will allow us to shove this back. So we've got plenty there, and there's going to be a cover strip that covers that, so we can shove this back, you see. So if we do that there, then we get a little mark on the flooring. Right, there we go. Right, that's a little mark there, you can see it. Now we'll just chop that across. It should be good. Right, just a wee minute. Now we'll cut this, we'll be right back. Okay, now we have this little bit that you do. You can have a wee look at this. So the flooring bowl, what you got to do first is cup it into here, try and make sure it's flush, just like that. Plug and play. Very cheap. Just lift it up the other end. That'll slip into there. Once it's flush, push it home. That's that there. Then you put the whole floor. Oh, that didn't quite work. You know what it is? That fucking lip at the other end's kitchen. Okay, had to cut the lip off the. Had to cut the little lip off there, so it should allow it to slip in now. Right, here we go again. A little bit of flooring. Nice one, right. Little update, we're just about there, putting this one in. Let's get the wee cut out for the tap. We'll have to cut this lip off so it can sit flush in the skirting. Then I'll push down here. It's going to be a bit tricky because I've got a wee bit to go in the end there. Tilt it up, push it down and slide it in. But we're nearly there, guys. Managed to get that one fitted. There was a bit of a pig, but we got it. A wee off cut in there. Now we're getting to the pièce de resistance. We're getting to the final bit. Now I have trimmed the last one out, but I've not drilled the holes, so I've got the holes to do. So I think what I'll do, because I've had to trim the rest of the board, because I think when they were wet they expanded, so everything was a little bit bigger. So gonna have to get this done, get the vent back on. Nice draft coming up there, that's good. That should be it. So the final one, here we go, and this is going to be a tricky one. Because not only have we got to try and, it's going to be a full length bolt, in fact no, it's not going to be a full length bolt, it's going to be another wee off cut. The off cut going there, actually might work it not too bad. Have a look at this. Just keep your run on the new. Bear with me. I'll be right back. Right, we have cut it. The moment of truth. And that's a perfect match there. And that will go in. I know, because when I done this home, I started from here, work my way back, so I know that's a perfect fit. So what I've got to do is get the little bit that I've cut fact I've not cut it yet, I've got to get a little bit into there. I mean, round that pipe, not that it really matters, I can cut a bit shorter. This is boxed in anyway, and the plan was to put a shelf up here. I never ever got into it, so I might actually do that. This amazing background music, I don't know if you can hear it, but I'll say by having to put music on it myself. Right, here's a wee bit to go in there. I'm hoping it's going to be right. Yes it is. Yes it is. That is going to fit perfect. Now, like I did say earlier on, the flooring's swole up. Start again. It's swelled up because of the water, so everything's a little bit bigger. So when you're measuring it, it's a little tillage. That is going to fit perfect in there, and I know for a fact that's going to be fine. This is the tricky part. So here we go. I'll stick here a wee bit there. Let you see the fun I have here. And that's it, job done. Splat it up, that's fine. Not the shade in between the joint there, but there we are. Nice one. So I'll tell you what, it was worthwhile having an extra pack of flooring. I was thinking about taking it back at the end of the day, and I actually know I needed a pack of flooring for one board. And that would have been this bugger for the side there. This is only about 3.5 years ago or something, done it. So now that's done, I'm not going to cut the vent out now, I'm just going to leave that sealed. Leave that sealed, and we'll put this cover back on here. Just make sure there's no pipes leaking or nothing. Good to check while we've got access. I could be way off with the prices, but I know they're not cheap, but well worth the investment, because that was a cracker, and so is that one. That's done a lot of printing. I've got other cartridges for it as well, but that's the floor done today. So at least we'll have this lifted to here, so that from here onwards that's on you. So 1, 2, 3, 4 strips. So looking damn good. That's it for me, guys. Thank you very much for watching again, and it's just another little addition to the vlog. And if you like, please smash that thumbs up button, would you? Either up or down. And subscribe just over here, I think. Click the notification bell, and you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Now, the music you can hear in the background is for the last vlog I'm uploading. I don't have any more footage, so I'm going to have to take the cameras to work and get some more content. But what I'd like to do is, would you like any more content, or is that enough? Do you think I've done fine? Just let me know in the comments, would you? Give us some insight to how you feel, and am I wasting my time? Do you enjoy it? Would you like to see more? Do you not want to see more? I enjoy doing it and enjoy it, and it's a lot of hassle, but enjoy it if you like it. So please let me know. Drop a wee comment down below, and I'll give that to as many people as I can, and I'll listen to all the comments and read every single one, and I'll take on board anything you say. So thanks very much again for watching, guys. Have a great night to yourself. This is Bank Holiday Monday at Easter, and I wish you a happy Easter, and be safe all, okay? Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.